What's up, guys? This is Hyce, and tonight I wanted to help celebrate the end of 2022 with you guys by taking a look at 10 of my favorite moments from the channel this year. Though I actually started posting videos and really getting after the YouTube thing in 2021, 2022 has really been an amazing year for me and the channel, and it's been a really fun ride, so I figured I'd grab 10 really fun moments across the channel's history this year, some of which haven't been released before, some of which are funny ones that you've seen, and try and put them into a little top 10 so that we could enjoy celebrating the new year together. If you're watching this as a premiere, there is a special performance of Derail Valley set up to happen precisely at midnight, so you can ring in the new year with the Explodey Boys, which is just, I mean, I can't think of a better way, honestly. Let's get into the top 10, shall we? So for number 10, I have a video that didn't end up doing terribly well on the channel, but was one of the funniest things I've ever gotten to experience, and that was doing caboose races in Railroads Online with my buddies Con and Dapper. I'll let the laughs explain it to you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah! Attack! Charge!
Look at the speed!
No!
The speed!
Yes.
We've
We've got him in the early game.
No.
I mean, I don't think that's really gonna matter, but
The 69 is faster off the line than the 420, confirmed.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, you guys are going way too fast already.
No, we're not, Con. No, we're not. You practiced this. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
boy.
It's fine.
Here
It's
we
fine.
go.
It's fine.
Here we
Ah!
go.
I was later, Dapper. I was legitimately terrified when we went over that drop in first person. That is so bloody scary. Like,
Oh yeah, it's steep. Dapper, can you re-rail? Are you?
Oh, I should have been. That's what I'm doing now.
we're still hauling the mail up here. We're getting a little
Yeah,
jiggly.
you
I'm a
can
little.
slow down,
I'm a little-
like,
little
genuinely
scared.
Nice and slow.
Well, I mean, that's no fun. We gotta be perilously careening around this giant curve here. Although you did put kinks
Dapper's
in it, though.
re-railed, it looks like.
Is he back on? Well, we gotta maintain this lead, man.
Yeah.
Gotta take the podium, man. Gotta get on the pole.
I have, in all my testing of this track, I have put the caboose up on 2 wheels going around a corner, and it can happen. It is terrifying.
Oh my goodness. Well, we gotta get to that level here. Okay, that brakes. Time for brakes, and now no more brakes.
Wow, you
There's
guys are already
Dapper
down
right
there.
above us.
Later,
yeah.
bro. See, this is where what you get with railroad experience is that you're better at handbrake racing because you've run the real. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, well, no, you
Oh.
just make tracks just as bad as this track. That's why you're.
Well,
you're oh,
oh man, that's
come off the ground.
how did it
no.
stay on? How did it stay on? I am. Oh my god,
Yeah, it's pretty deadly, right? It's awesome.
I love this. Oh lordy, no. Oh, that was spooky.
Oh, you're up there on 2 wheels.
That was picante. No, we're good. We're good. No brakes. We're good. We're sending
no
it.
braking this
No
right
bra-
now.
No braking right now. No brakes. Oh god, but we got the
All right.
stairs, don't we? Yeah.
We got
No, we're
stairs
now we
going
have
up here.
lots
Yeah,
of
you might-
brakes. Now we have lots of brakes. But
Dapper's
now we're
still on the track. He's still going.
well, you know, we got to keep this lead,
Yeah.
man. Got to keep this
It's
lead.
amazing how little the train actually notices steps.
Right? That is genuinely surprising. Boing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Dapper died! Oh no! I just look back and there's a caboose rolling down a hill.
Oh!
You know, when
Spicy!
you're behind, you gotta try to catch up. So.
I was
don't
trying to
think
look
that
for
was
Dapper's
Dapper's
caboose.
rail.
I was trying to look for his caboose, and we went over that step way too fast, and it still didn't come off somehow.
Yeah, I don't think he's re-railing.
I hate to
don't
tell
know
you,
if there's
Dapper, but
anybody
I'm cheating. I've got magnets on the underside of my caboose holding me on the track.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this whole thing? Oh lordy. Every time.
All right,
Oh
Hyce,
no!
he's
No! I fell
almost-
off! I fell off! Me!
Oh, you fell off.
Not
Oh,
me!
oh,
The-
let's derail. You're in luck, Dapper. That's a redo.
I crashed.
Hyce derailed.
My whole game just crashed.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
perfect.
Oh, how hard did we crash? Dapper crashed his caboose, I crashed my caboose, and then Dapper crashed himself.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Look at
this is
caboose.
we got this cute. It's rocking itself to sleep, trying to forget the
my.
horrors it just experienced. This poor caboose.
Dude, that was amazing. It had no way of slowing down for that corner. That was it.
So the secret I'm learning is don't open the back door, just open the front door.
Oh, did you get yeeted out the back?
I got yeeted right out the back door, literally. So for number 9, I've got a really neat piece of footage that's one of my favorite things that I've filmed, and that is the valve gear cam of the Heisler that I filmed at the Great Western Steam Up. The Great Western Steam Up was a great event overall. I had a ton of fun. It was my first time going out in public as Hyce, really. I hadn't gone to an event like this with my YouTube channel being a thing, and it was surprising to find out how many people knew the channel or knew me, and it was a great event and a great fun time to hang out with a bunch of awesome people. But I love this clip because it takes a Heisler, which is something that seems so complicated and doesn't seem to make sense when you look at it on the outside, and it makes it something beautiful and still relatively challenging to understand unless you understand Stephenson's valve gear really well. So at number 8, we have another Railroads Online clip. This is one from the good old ES&D on my first playthrough of the game back when I was a part of the development team. And it was one of my favorite moments because it was a moment that proved that the new physics actually did a decent job at actually simulating train mechanics to some extent. And that was failing to make it up the hill, Eureka wide open, and then tying one last car, running the slack all the way in, and then trying to pull away from it, and it worked. And I was just kind of floored, and I figured with the ES&D being the real kickoff and the start to the channel, I would be remiss to not include something from the good old times. Oh, I've got 4 cars, and it's still on the grade. Oh, poo. Come on, Eureka. Come on, you're making this episode 5 hours long. Okay, we're gonna try the old school railroad technique. We're gonna try what they actually did at the Iron Horse Roundup with the Glenbrook when they got stuck on the 4%. Unless we're just walking away with the train now. No, we're not. Okay. Tie down the handbrake on the last car. And we are going to gingerly back it the F up. And this is way easier with 2 humans, not 1. I'm trying to bunch the train up all behind me. And then set the brake. Leave the throttle off for now. Okay. Wide open, run out, and then run and grab the last handbrake. Ah! That's not the last handbrake. That's the problem. Oh my goodness. No way. Did I somehow still time that? Oh yeah. Alright. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one, ladies and gents. At number 7, we have another really cool piece of footage, and that is the footage I got of RGS 20's Stephenson valve gear. Now, I want to do a whole video about Stephenson's valve gear in the future. I've gotten some good reference and good notes from a good friend of mine, Jeff Frost, who's been helping me out on some of the finer points on valve gears and things, because I don't know much of it, because I've never really had to deal with a lot of it. And through filming it and through talking with Jeff, I've really started to get an appreciation for how these things work. Once I get a good enough understanding for myself, I'll then try and put out a video explaining things in layman's terms the best I can for you guys, because valve gear is one of those kind of black magic looking things until you really process it and understand how it works. I do need to get some more footage of Stephenson in action on 20 because it's really hard to get the whole picture of every piece of it. This is as close as I've gotten so far. This footage was an eye-opener for me on Stephenson because I didn't realize that the actual links dropped up and down. I'd never really gotten to see it up close, and I'd never really been able to watch it because it's all interior to the frame. Watching everything drop down to go into forwards and then raise back up to get back to center or to hook it up and then drop back down again when you put the bar in the corner while you're drifting downhill started to make it make a lot more sense to me rather than just being a bunch of levers. Now, another big hit literally, this year has been Derail Valley. I couldn't choose from the many, many clips of Derail Valley and the many things that have blown up and the many pea cups and the many bins that have been kicked. But I chose this one because it shows my own hubris. So for level 6, flammable doesn't mean it'll blow up, right? It's flammable. It's not explosive, though. Ah! I had to know. I didn't know. I had to know. Okay, well, it's fine. Here in the 5 spot, we've got some unreleased footage. This has been a pending addendum to Whistles 101. I just need to get a little bit more footage, and I honestly kind of want to buy a higher speed camera, hopefully someday, to really see this. It turns out that 8x Slo-Mo of the GoPro is actually just enough to see how a whistle works. I actually explained it a little bit wrong in Whistles 101. I'll save all the technical mumbo jumbo for the addendum, but basically what you need to watch is watch the steam rushing and pulsing in patterns. Of the 2 chimes you can see in this footage, the one that's a little bit more on the left is the tallest chime. The one to the right of it's the second tallest. And you can watch how they blip at different rates, and that corresponds to the flow of steam in and out of each chamber, which corresponds to the pitch. If you count out the little blips, you can actually count the frequency of the pitch, which is like, I had no idea I was going to be able to see this with just a GoPro. So I still want to get a high-speed camera someday, but this is awesome, and I've got footage like this of a couple of whistles now, so stay tuned for that episode. Go for it! So in number 4, we have the hardest I've ever laughed in an edit of a video. And I'm laughing at me and my dumbass friends. The most wonderful thing about being back in Colorado for me is being surrounded with my idiots. We jokingly call ourselves the 3/4 of an idiot podcast or group or whatever between Brett Layton and I, and many of our other friends also fit in this exact same niche. We're all kind of the same wavelength of dumb, but they're my people. And this was not a scripted thing. This was not a pre-discussed thing. This was just us being us. And the cameras caught it, and it was just too freaking funny for me. Oh, and if you wondered if we ham stuff up for the cameras, we don't. That's actually just how we are.
Deadwood Central, we have our narrow gauge operation operating out of Deadwood, South Dakota, serving various assorted mining establishments. No
Mining establishments. Mining consortiums, you say? What do you have at this mining establishment? I say, do you have any gold? Perhaps a silver mine. You don't have enough? You want more? Or is this perhaps one of the mining establishments that has uranium for bombs?
No, it's my uranium.
Oh.
It's my uranium.
Oh.
Not uranium.
Oh.
My uranium.
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
For number 3, we've got some of my favorite footage all time that turned out amazing. And I need to get some more footage like this. Thankfully, now that it's a little bit colder, it works better out on the road. And that is shovel cam. This is from the video How to Cold Start a Steam Locomotive. When the engine's not super hot and actually working hard, the camera can live long enough to actually film this, but when you're out on the road, they don't last too long in the summer, but in the winter, they seem to do okay. So more shovel cam hopefully coming soon, but watching the coal and confirming that you could hit where you were aiming without looking with your eyes, and you see the coal go in a precise group and watch the fire respond in slow-mo is one of my favorite things. That's what I'm doing. Coming up at number 2 is something that's only been briefly visited in a couple places, and the ES&D Train Crew members have seen a lot of it, but that is 20's Firebox Cam in the beer stein. I almost wanted to put both 491 and 20's Firebox Cam in this because they're both so amazing, but I figured they're pretty similar looking and 20's is more impressive, so I just chose 20's. But watching 20 leave the station and watch the idle fire go into the big burst of fire and watching the coal dance off the grates, and the draft was so strong it started to suck the water off of the top of the glass and had it run down. Like, I had no idea it looked anything like that, because anytime you look with your eyes, it looks like the surface of the sun. It's just super bright. You can't tell what's going on. And so to see it in slow-mo while the engine's working is just incredible. This was footage that I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to get, and the methods worked out, and I'm so happy that I have it. Before we move on to number 1, of course, we got to do a couple honorable mentions because, honestly, this list, I love all this footage. I love all these moments. It's honestly silly to just have them in a ranking anyways, because I could probably put any of these in any place, maybe save the number 1. But we got a couple honorable mentions that didn't quite make the list. First is my first time swinging a spike ball and hitting spikes, which I have recorded here. That's literally my first time. There was no practice, and it shows because I was bad at it, but it was very fun to learn things from our track crew and get to help out and learn that side of railroading. Is there any briefing on this other than don't hit yourself with it?
Don't hit other people with it.
Don't hit other people with it. Miss the rail.
You're doing great hitting the rail. Hit the spike. There you go.
There we are.
There you go.
For another honorable mention, I feel like I have to say something about all the different wheel videos. Being able to mount cameras so close to the track and actually watch how the trains interact and see how things happen is kind of amazing and not something I expected I'd be able to see either. And I chose 20's Blind Driver because that's just neat, and that video is fun. It actually goes even further in, and now that we're back onto a shallower curve, it's almost back to dead center again. And the last honorable mention, of course, K37 Kitchen. The pizza coming out okay on the scoop, and Eric just off the cuff, "You didn't get a non-stick scoop?" Oh, it was awesome. We actually have a streamlined edit, director's cut, if you will, that'll be coming out in the new year for the pizza video as well. See if it can't do a little better in a tighter format and be aimed more at the general audiences. I'll leave the original video up, of course, but maybe we'll see if we can get more of the general public involved with the silliness if it is a little bit more concise. Thank you, Nick, for that edit as well, by the way. Okay, here it goes. Do the thing. All right. I'll just do one of those. Once it hardens up a little bit, it should, but yeah.
You didn't buy a non-stick scoop?
I'm eating pizza on a K37. And it's good. Honest review, Eric.
I freaking love it. It was amazing. Like, oh my god, why?
And I guess now it's time for the number 1. And you could probably guess what it is, maybe, if you know me and you know the things that I like and how important some of these things were. Getting to hear my whistle for the first time. That's not just a highlight for the year. That's a highlight for the decade. I mean, I waited literally 6 years. I told that whole story in the video, but I literally had to wait 6 years to hear it, and hearing it and it sounding so good. It was just magic. Just absolute, utter magic in that moment. So that was my favorite thing. It's that time. Well, it's about 140 psi, but it should be plenty good. All right. Well, without further ado, it's approaching midnight. Again, if you're watching the premiere, which means it's time to saddle up on the ES&D in Derail Valley and go in search of the boys, the Explodey boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to say that I have entered the explosives business. Crypto Neo saw my last Derail Valley video and decided to fulfill my every whim by painting some tank cars with Explodey Boys on the side. So they're now officially Explodey Boys. They're even officially Hyce branded Explodey Boys.
Due to the railroad's attendance policy changing, I had to come in on my day off. I requested sick leave, but they said that they had some special cargo. Oh. I don't think they're supposed to be glowing green already. Okay, where's the other chunk that escaped? The conspirators. Oh, it only got this far. And then air brakes being safe. Losers. Well, now we gotta chase these down and blow them up. Let's go get them. See if we can't finish off this chunk at least. And we'll see about the other chunk upgrade in a second. Go. Go, my children. Be free. Fuego. Ow. Oh, you're already leaking? Hey man, I got a light for you. Are you just flying? You're not. Oh, there you go. Okay. What's up, man? Just one of those. One of those. Couple of those. Really ought to get the Steam MU mod for this sort of crap. Go get him, boys. Keep shoving. You got this, bud. You can do it. Yes! Bang. It does not know what to do with itself. This is still not the earth-shattering kaboom that I wanted. This is like one car at a time. I wanted all of the cars. Go, Spirit of Kenosha, go! Bring us into the new year! With the boys! With all of the boys! Look at how many boys we have! Oh. We're gonna be finding cars counties away for days. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been such an absolutely fun year. I'm excited to do more, and I hope you guys are excited for everything that's to come on the channel next year. It's a thing of beauty when we've yeeted cars so far that physics has stopped. That's it's pretty good. Oh, jeez. It's raining trains! Oh, hey, no, that's fine.